There is lively discussion in Egypt. I mean, you've so many newspapers there, and I know you've talked about the fact that there is repression of journalists and so on, but I just want to tell you what Wa'el Fakhrani, the head of Google Middle East, has said, and in particular he talks positively about the Interior Minister, Habib al-Adli, who you mentioned a while ago, and he says this is a man who's brought thousands of internet clubs to rural Egypt and is promoting the one laptop per child initiative. And he said...
No, I think he means the Minister of Information Technology, not the Minister of Interior.
He's talked positively about the Interior Minister, Habib al-Adli, here. And he says, now you can see kids online at Starbucks with 5 laptops, and they're not just privileged kids. You can buy a laptop in this country for 45 Egyptian pounds.
Oh my God, I cannot believe he said that.
That's about $7 a month. If you show your student ID, you get an installment plan. But, I mean, the point I'm trying to make here is that even in tough times, there is still a relatively good story to be told about what's going on in Egypt.
Let me tell you what Habib al-Adli is doing to the internet
but the point I'm trying to make is that you need somebody like James Zogby, head of the Arab-American Association in Washington, says this idea that Arabs and Egyptians in particular are living behind an iron curtain, starved of information or information with the outside world. I mean, it's not Burma, it's not North Korea, is it?
Of course it's not.
So you have got some discussion.
But it's hard to be an activist, it's hard to tell the truth on the internet. You can do whatever you want on the internet in Egypt. It's not blocked, it's not anything, but you will get harassed. We got Ahmed Maher, the head of the 6th of April movement in Egypt, kidnapped from the street and tortured for the password of his own Facebook group that mobilized the strike in 2008. We've got bloggers getting arrested and kidnapped from the street all the time for stuff that they have published on the internet. We had a blogger from Alexandria who posted criticism of Muammar Gaddafi on her blog, forced to shut down her blog altogether. This is what Habib al-Adli is doing.
It's not black and white, is it? It's grey, perhaps.
It's grey to you, but for us it's black and white. We know that Habib al-Adli is the enemy of the internet. Habib al-Adli forces anybody who goes into an internet cafe to provide an ID card and for his name to be taken. In Starbucks cafe that you have mentioned, you are forced to verify your identity through sending an SMS message to a specific number which will send you the access code. So this way they will be able to monitor what you're doing in Starbucks. So it's not,
so you're defending,
everything is monitored.
All right, you're defending your right, obviously, to have freedom of speech and not have this kind of harassment for you and other journalists and bloggers. But I mean,